Guys, I'm sounding a little off today because I have a bad head cold. That's why I'm a little bit behind on some of the things I was going to do this week. And so I appreciate the new subscribers I've gotten. I've seen a few messages come through, and I will respond to everybody at some point. I've been down pretty much sleeping the last 48 hours, trying to get rid of this head cold because I have a bunch of stuff going on this weekend that I can't be sick for. So today I'm going to be doing my full deck challenge week 32 or card 32, but it's going to be a quick one because I don't have a lot of energy, unfortunately. So this is my card. I used some tissue paper that I made on my gel plate a couple weeks ago. It's very green. Yes, I understand that. And this was my card from the week before with my LeVar Burton, my Reading Rainbow. And I'm going to be bringing over the rub-ons to this card. And then, of course, the labels are my constant. So, yeah, let me start this. So I'm using some of this, and this is from, I shared this in my thrift haul. It's the 49 and Market repositionable fabric tape. I love this stuff, and I wanted to use a little bit on here, so I'm just sort of setting it down. I just didn't have the energy to really think about this week's. Oh, I should probably put extra glue on this just because it's repositionable, but I want it to stick at this point. So, yeah, I just woke up. No indication I was going to be sick. I mean, I know we don't always have indications that we're going to be sick, but a lot of times I get tired right before I get a cold, before like the symptoms of the cold come out. And so I was really taken by surprise by this one because I didn't feel like I hadn't really popped up in my radar that I was getting sick. So the bird I'm using is this guy. And the greens go with the green on him. And he is roseate spoonbill. It's because of his spoon-shaped face. And I got that out of, this is a fabulous book that I have. North American Birds. Actually, this is the page I took them from. There's some really, I love the birds in here. But yeah, I got it out of this big book of North American Birds Reader's Digest. At some point, I'm going to use this, I think, as a journal because I love this owl on the front. But for right now, I'm just pulling birds out of it to use on projects. So, yeah. But thankfully, I was worried at the very beginning of my getting sick that I was going to have, that somehow I'd come into contact with someone with COVID. I always count myself lucky that I only had COVID once back in September 2021. And my daughter gave it to me. I love kids. And she'd gotten it somewhere at work because she works in hospitality. So she comes in contact with a lot of people. But I always count myself lucky that I only got it once because I catch everything. When Alex was, that's my daughter, younger, I was always sick. Whatever was going around her school, I would catch. She may not catch it, but I would catch it from her. I just have like the immune system of a gnat or something. I don't know. So now that she's an adult and not in school, I'm hardly ever sick now. Except I had COVID in September 2021. I got it right after we came back from vacation. And we didn't actually get it on vacation. She got it when she got back to work. Because at that time, because she works at a resort, and she was doing kind of two jobs at that point. She was working one day a week in the restaurant, and the rest of the time working in the resort. And we think she got it from the restaurant. Oh, I think at that time she was working 2 days, so because she was at our house. Had come over, you know, I don't remember what for. And she was picking up stuff, and she was like, I'm not feeling great. And I'm like, ugh, go away from me. And actually, it's kind of funny because it was my husband's birthday. So she was back to work Monday and Tuesday. She worked at the restaurant. And then Wednesday she was off. Or maybe she worked Monday at the restaurant. And then, because usually Tuesday and Wednesdays are her days off. And she, I think she was moving into a new place, and she was coming to get some of her stuff here. And it was my husband's birthday, and she was like, you know, hugging him and happy birthday, and like breathing all over him. Because he was, yeah, she was moving something, because he had helped her move something. And so they were very close contact. And I came home with dinner, because I picked up food from his favorite vegan taqueria, because my husband's vegan. And I had picked up dinner, and I saw her for all of, I don't know, 10 minutes. I didn't go anywhere near her. I didn't hug her, just because, you know, 2021, we were still all being careful because of the COVID guidelines and stuff. And I mean, we had just been on vacation. We took the kids on vacation with us, because at the time it was really cheap to go certain places. And so we went to Kauai, the four of us. And so I didn't think anything of it, but I didn't really come into contact with her. I had brought food home, and I was catching her as she was leaving. And then she called the next day to say she had a fever, and we were like, oh no. And so I saw her Wednesday, and by Friday I had it. So, but anyway, that was the only time I got it. So I was worried when I woke up Tuesday and my throat, I could barely swallow. I was like, oh no, 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 no. And but luckily it was not that. Yeah, so these were the rub-ons. That was the carryover. And then I do have so yeah, thankfully I'm on cold medicine, so that's why I'm even remotely. So I have, it says use your wings. I'm trying to just, I see, I kind of want it like up here. But I put this paper down because I want to do some bright pink splatters on here. So, sorry, I'm trying to find the paper. I don't want it getting on his face. I don't necessarily want it on that. But I was going to use really bright fluorescent splatters. I just thought it might be fun. I mean, I would never wear pink and green together, but I think it's a fun color combination. So, I mean, they're pretty light, but they are on there. Just a little bit of bright pink. I mean, I used bright pink tags, but kind of just, I love the splatter look. It's like one of my favorite things. And so yeah. But I didn't want to use too much because this is a very, very bright pink. This is the brand I used. 538 is the ID number of the color. I think it's just fluorescent pink. Yeah. So yeah, there we go. There is my bird card. I like the little bit of brightness on it. I thought it was pretty boring too. I just couldn't creatively, when I'm sick, I'm in a fog. I was in such a fog the other day. I could not. I have like 3 other projects I need to be working on or wanted to be working on, and I'm just at a, I have not done anything with them. So hopefully I'll be better. I'm not around Saturday and Sunday. I don't have any time to be creative because I have baby shower and an event with my daughter I'm going to. And so this is kind of, maybe tomorrow I'll feel a little bit better and work on the other projects, but this is pretty much all I'm going to get done today. So thank you so much for joining me for card 32 in the full deck challenge. Yes, his things go way over. I want to make sure it dries. I'm really enjoying how stuff is going off the card these days. But yeah, so like I said, thanks for joining me. I appreciate you. Please like, comment, subscribe. I like to answer comments back. I'm just been out of it the last few days and not on YouTube at all. So other than to watch stuff when I lay in bed. So yeah, thank you very much. And I'll see you guys hopefully again soon.